It's the fact that he was caring about me. It's the fact that he stood up for me. That is what I pay for. And if you don't think that's worth anything, try being an entrepreneur, female sleeping outside by yourself. Things that are worth more than money and why you should pay money for them. My name's Liberty. What's up? Check it out. I went to a popular restaurant here in California yesterday, and I asked for my free reward in the app. And so they give you free fries. Normally they give you free fries, but I don't eat fries. And for the past year, I have been given a salad or 2 eggs with the reward instead of the fries consistently. A couple different people at this store, this location, have given it to me for the past year, and I haven't had a problem up until recently. So I go to ask for my reward, and the girl goes, I can't do it. Go ask the manager. And she goes, I asked the manager, and the manager said no, she can't do it either. I was just like, you know what? I don't need it, okay? I thank you and I appreciate you, but I have to go. Thanks. Bye. In the process of packing up my bags, the manager comes out. My beats were on, listening to Dr. Rabbi Lapin's book, Thou Shalt Prosper. Highly recommend. You can use my link, and yes, I do get paid a little commission if you use my affiliate link, but I want you to get this book, okay? I took my beats off, and the manager says, Miguel told me to give this to you. I hugged her, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. And then I was thinking, wait, why did I hug her? Right? She was just a messenger. Why did I thank her? Why did I hug her? I was like, she could have did it for me, but she didn't. But you know what? It doesn't matter. She needed a hug. She needed to be appreciated too. And you know what? I always make the right choices. And let me tell you a little secret. Love is always the right choice. Gratitude, always the right choice. Always, no matter what. Miguel gave me the eggs. He cooked them. I don't know if he paid for them out of his pocket, but he gave me the eggs. And also, this was at least the second time that he has done this for me. Okay? I yelled, then I said, Miguel, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. He's like, thank you so much, Liberty. And I said, no. I said, no, thank you. He's like, I appreciate you too, Liberty. Thank you. I kept eye contact with him, and I said, no, really. Thank you. And we just kept staring it was kind of awkward, but I'm not used to these type of displays of emotion. I usually keep that to myself. But we kept eye contact, and I said, no, really, thank you. I sucked in my bottom lip to stifle my unanticipated and forthcoming tears. I looked up, I thanked God, and I begged God to help me for what I was about to do, to be received graciously by Miguel. I said, hey, Miguel, come here. He's like, I'm like, ándale, right? It's hurry up in Spanish. And so I could say that. I was like, haha, I was laughing, because we're cool like that. I could joke like that. And so I handed him my last $4, and you should see, you should have seen his eyes. It was like I gave him 4 million. He was like, thank you so much, Liberty. I was like, no, thank you. And as I was walking out the door, we kept eye contact, Miguel and I, and I think everybody else was looking at me too, but my focus was on Miguel. And I said to him, loyalty is worth more than money. And I've said this to him many times before. I told him I pay for loyalty. I appreciate your loyalty. But yesterday I realized I may have misspoken. So I looked up the definition of loyalty. I realized I used the wrong word, the wrong language. What I really meant to say was your consistency is worth more than money. Your kindness is worth more than money. Your generosity, your care for me and my physical health and well-being and my psychological safety is worth more than money. I can trust you to always come through for me, even though I never even ask you to do it, you still do it. And that's called initiative. And that is worth more than money. I have a need for certainty. I've said this a lot. I have a need for certainty. Mostly I say it in my own mind. But then I wrote an article on my YouTube channel and I said, entrepreneurship is about not having certainty. It's about adaptability. It's being able to embrace change and being prepared to pivot. However, I was wrong again. Because as I listened to Dr. Rabbi Lapin's book, Thou Shalt Prosper, go get the book. It's a biblical, tyrannical proof as to why God wants us rich and how us being rich benefits society. So as I listened to the book, Dr. Lapin, he's a rabbi and a doctor, he discussed Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and he said, you need to be able to embrace change, innovate, and pivot while still keeping as much of the things that are consistent and give you certainty and comfort. Well, I've been very uncomfortable, way too uncomfortable, in too many ways for too many years. I will save you my sad story, but my childhood was hell. To say that it was hell, that's like saying it was a day at the beach, okay? I'll save you the story. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. I talk about it a lot. But the fact about my childhood made being outside, not only am I sleeping outside a lot of times, not only am I a female with no drugs, 17 years clean and sober. You can watch that episode. I did an episode about that recently. And 17 years with no sex, but in Los Angeles and in California, in a brand new state. Those are far too many changes. So I go back to that hell of my childhood every day, all day. All I do is work. So I'm out in public all the time. Now that is a lot. This is a lot to handle, and to be healthy and eat healthy and try to figure out, how am I going to pay for this? My psychological safety is threatened constantly. Not only that, but my physical safety, okay? And the perception of those things in my mind sometimes because of my childhood traumas, okay? So, I finally had to admit to myself that what Rabbi Lapin says is crucial for me and anybody who wants to be happy, healthy, and at least financially somewhat stable in life, but I plan on being wealthy, okay? Watch Private Jet Sex. There's an episode, watch that. It's why I'm waiting for sex till marriage, because I want to be a billionaire. Oh, yes, I will, because I'm here to show you you're worth it, okay? You need certainty in your relationships and in your environment while you are working on things that you are not certain about, like creating financial wealth or becoming successful in business and relationships, okay? How is this going to help you? People pay more for good people who give them extra care, treat them extra special, and people that give them that trustworthiness, that certainty that every time I see this person, they're going to smile, they're going to acknowledge me, they're going to be good to me, they're going to care for me, they're going to treat me extra special. I can trust this person, I can talk to this person if I need to tell them something. If something goes down, maybe this person might even fight for me, or at very least they're going to make sure that I'm safe, they're going to call the police or whatever. I feel safe psychologically and physically around this person. People pay more for that. Even if it's just online, I know I pay for it. If you want more money, if you work at a restaurant like Miguel does, and once I start making my money, once I make at least 3 times what Miguel gets where he's working at now, I'm going to hire him. I'm going to hire him to work for me. Even if I don't have my free restaurants, I'm going to have gluten-free restaurants, 2 in every state, all around the United States. Check that out. I have an episode about that. It's right on my homepage, but I'll put it in the link here. My mission is 1 minute long, okay? Because I want to create community. That's what I'm all about. My name is Liberty V Justice, and I'm here to help you get your victories. Legend, you're worth it. I'm here to show you that you can do anything you want to do if you want to do it badly enough. But the thing is, what you have to do is you have to care for people. You don't tell them that you care. You show them consistently with your actions and with your words, not just with money, not just with stuff, but with the way that you treat other people. If you give somebody money, but you treat them like crap, that's not love and that's not caring. If you tell people that you care, but you don't, for example, watch their free television channel, but you want to talk to them on the phone constantly, again, that is not love, okay? So You have to know what's important to the person, and you have to care for them by doing whatever's important to them. Okay? Actions. Love is words, but it's also actions. It's also the lack of actions, which is, for example, Miguel has never, slapped me in the face, right? He's never seen me and pretended like he hasn't seen me just because he's on his break or something like that. He's never come into the store while I'm there to start work and not said hi to me. Never. So that means a lot to me. That's important. No, he's probably never seen my television channel, but that's not what he's there for. He helps me a lot in my daily life, which helps me to create these episodes. And now I'm doing a whole episode about him. I'm going to tell you once again, these are the things. If you want to get paid more, if you want to get bigger tips, you work in the service industry, or even if you just work at the grocery store or wherever you work at, and you're the type of person you want more money, well, listen up. Here are the things. These are the things worth more than money. So you should pay more money for them, or how you can get paid if you are this type of person. Loyalty, certainty, reliability, dependability, psychological safety. That means you don't verbally say mean things to them, and you listen and you respond to what they're actually saying, not waiting for your turn to talk, right? Psychological safety, physical safety, time, energy. Miguel saved me time and energy because I didn't have to think, oh, how am I going to get my eggs today, right? So, and the other time he gave me a free salad. He did that for me. He goes, hey, give her the food. Give her the food, he said to this other girl, and that means a lot. It's not the fact that he gave me the eggs, and it's not the fact that he gave me the salad. It's the fact that he was caring about me. It's the fact that he stood up for me. And that is what I pay for. And if you don't think that's worth anything, well, try being homeless, like I said. Try being an entrepreneur who doesn't have sex for 17 years and 17 years clean and sober and a female sleeping outside by yourself. Try that. Working with no payment yet, right? I'm worth it. You're worth it. Check out my store. I give 10% to charity, and I give 10% of my Army veterans disability benefits to charity at the beginning of every month when I get my check. So I know kids are worth it. I escaped rape. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you for watching. You're worth it. I can't help the poor if I'm one of them, so I got rich and gave back to me. Now that's the win-win. My name is Liberty V Justice. There's no period in my V because my victories never end. And I'm here to help you get your victories, legend.